Hi guys, I of course am the legendary SMYLZ Coleman, and this is 3 Points with Coleman. Let's go to the UK, where a father of a family of 4 was driving home, and the father decided to stop on the side of the road to take a tinkle. Well, while he was tinkling, he noticed a naked, motionless body lying face down in the bushes. The father got startled. He ran back to his car to his family, locked the doors, and immediately called the police. When the police arrived, it was discovered that the naked, motionless body in the bushes was actually a discarded sex doll. So the cops comforted the father and the family, reassuring them that no one was actually killed, and even told the mother of the family, "You'd be surprised how often this happens." Point number 1. How often does that happen? The police told them they'd be surprised at how often it happened, and I know the police aren't lying because I'm surprised it happened once. One part of me wants to Google, how often do first responders find discarded sex dolls? The other part of me is afraid that I end up on the FBI watch list or have an embarrassing search engine history. Okay, I conquered my fears and I actually Googled it, and there were only 2 other stories where sex dolls was confused for dead bodies. Now I know that my pop-up ads on all my social media accounts is about to get really weird. Point number 2. Isn't that still littering? I get it, the police are relieved that the body that was reported wasn't actually a dead body, but a rubber sex doll. However, a crime was still committed, right? Not murder, but littering. When the police arrived, they came with multiple vehicles. They wasted gas getting there. They wasted police tape when they blocked off the area. They even had a body bag, a gurney, and an ambulance waiting. That's a waste of a lot of resources. Couldn't we take fingerprints and DNA samples off the sex doll? I'm just gonna assume there's a lot on there and maybe run it through some sort of a database and see if it matches up to a culprit. Not just so the corporate can pay for all the wasted resources, but I'm kind of curious what a person who throws a sex doll in the bushes looks like. Point number 3. At least give the doll a proper burial. If you're going to go to the lengths of buying a sex doll and potentially doing sex with it, the least you can do is give it a proper burial when you're finished with it. Bury it in your backyard. Bury it in a landfill, but not in public view. It's funny how people who buy sex dolls have no shame in buying them. They either gotta go to a store and purchase it, or they gotta order it online and a complete stranger drops it off in front of their doorstep, but all of a sudden they're ashamed when they gotta get rid of it. My theory is that the person who dumped that sex doll recently got into a relationship and they had to get the sex doll out their house before their partner finds it and they get embarrassed. My overall point is this: reading this story and related articles about discarded sex dolls confused for dead bodies, it made me want to start an organization called PETS, People for the Ethical Treatment of Sex Dolls. These sex dolls sacrifice their bodies for these clients. They give them unmeasurable amounts of pleasure, literally letting them do whatever they want to them without resisting and without saying one word. And once the client has had their fill, they just toss them out like there's some kind of plastic. I say no more. We need to do better. We need to find these discarded sex dolls new homes, or at least recycle them, make tires or plastic bottles out of them or something. This has been 3 Points with Coleman, and I'm about to go score. Swish.